What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So the news finally just dropped. You can see this is just 15 minutes ago. Bloons Card Storm is officially coming out on October 29th. I cannot wait. That's in like 2 weeks, guys. I guess it's two and a half weeks. So again, they just posted this in a Reddit post. They also re-emphasized what I covered in the last video, which is that there is pre-registration open. So in the meantime, you can already register. The game will, your specific devices will automatically download. If you are pre-registered, you got it on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store for iOS and iPhones, and you also have it on Steam. The way you do it on Steam is by pressing on the wish list button right on the bottom left corner of the screen. I will leave, of course, links to all three of those in the comment section below. It looks like the number since we posted the last video has gone up a lot of pre-registrations. It was around like 29,000. It looks like we're over 43,000 signups. So if we can get another 7,000 people to sign up, everyone's going to be getting 500 universal tokens, which are going to be currency to craft cards when the game starts. They're also going to be giving at 75,000 100 monkey money, which is going to be another in-game currency. So let's see if we can actually get the numbers all the way up to 75,000 in order that everyone will start off with a little bit of a bump to the amount of cards you can craft when the game is released on October 29th, guys. I'm so excited. Now, I know there were some like little reveals and people thought really the game would be coming out this next week. There was even something in the Apple Store that said it was supposed to expect it on October 14th. A lot of people took this as a sign. What I've heard from behind the scenes is that this is just they had to give a date. This was actually not an official date they were planning on launching the game. It was maybe a theoretical date that they were shooting for, but they really want to, again, give us a complete game. So I'd rather wait another couple of weeks and have the game, you know, free of bugs and actually be complete. Instead of having it a little bit earlier, this was just you know, they had to provide some kind of date to the Apple Store, and that was the one that they sort of just as a guess threw out, you know, when they created that page. Now, there is some really interesting reveals also in this post of what we are going to be expecting when the game comes out, including what seems like a single-player campaign. Now, this is Ilya, who is the, again, the new hero that will be coming out at launch, and it seems like there's going to be some progression here in terms of like an adventure mode. And the cool thing about this adventure mode is the fact that they're going to be able to introduce some really like broken, like really cool, interesting stuff that they wouldn't be able to do in the PvP when you're playing against real opponents, because that of course has to be super balanced. So you can see sort of here as a condition, I guess you're fighting against Ilya every single match in this adventure, but it says the opponent gains double Bloontonium from playing balloons. So they're going to be sort of putting in like special challenges that you're actually going to be able to play against the bot and kind of like create the correct deck in order to solve the puzzle of the challenges and how to beat you know, each of these specific AI opponents. That's something really exciting. I see even more of a progression where you're able to branch out you know, into different paths along this adventure and sort of choose your own adventure in that sense, and then each of them would maybe have little different effects and different challenges, and maybe they would all come down to the final boss in the end. So that's actually really exciting. Did not expect that we would be seeing this sort of extensive PvE content when the game came out, so that is really cool news. They also revealed a couple more cards. They're revealing a lot here, giving us a lot of crumbs. Of the, again, there's supposed to be 100, almost 150 cards out when the game is released. So this is Bloontonium gases. They're really interesting. I love balloons with passive abilities. This is what balloons have to have. Every balloon would have a passive ability if I were in charge. Bloontonium gas balloon. So it's a 3-cost 150, which makes it, I believe, a little bit. Oh, it has a 4 reach. Okay, so this will be, you know, similar value in terms of power to the yellow, but it's obviously a lot slower. But on damage, it's going to be gaining Bloons, which is going to be really cool. And this could end up also being not only like an anti-field clear card, because every time that they ping this, every time a mortar, stray mortar shot from your opponent's field goes and attacks this balloon, it's going to be actually giving you an advantage. I love this concept. 4 is very, very slow, but again, it's something that's supposed to be gaining value while it's on the board, and your opponent doesn't really want to target it all that much. So that's really, really cool. Here's Mana Shield. This is going to be very similar to the Oben special card that we saw in the fully playable beta. That this is going to be giving you shield, so it's kind of like an alternative to healing, that you're able to even, heal, so to speak, when you have full health. Here's a really cool, just in terms of the art, this is going to be, I'm guessing, a very specific Gwen card, which is going to be 1 cost, set a balloon on fire, and if it's already on fire, deal 50 damage. This seems like a really, really beautifully designed card. I love the fact you can spend just 1 gold to light something on fire and then use your big Gwen ultimate that does 200 to everything that's on fire. Having a very cheap card that's able to do that ability is very cool, and the art is just amazing. I don't know if this is a throwback to the meme of like the girl who's smiling with the house burning in the background, but I mean, I just love stuff like this, so that is absolutely massive. And that is all for now. That is the Reddit post. I wanted to just make this short video so you guys will be some of the first to know exactly the release date. Again, October 29th. When the game comes out, again, I'm going to be switching very much from news. I'll give you guys a news update when there's something, a balance patch or something really important, but really at that point, again, on this channel, I'm going to be concentrating primarily on gameplay, trying to figure out what the best decks are in the game, and making some highlights and making some decks for you guys to use while you're playing Bloons Card Storm. I'm super excited. If you want to hear more updates and gameplay videos starting October 29th of Bloons Card Storm, be sure to subscribe. I also recently do have a creator code, so when the game comes out, my creator code is going to be FryEmUp, lowercase, all one word, just FryEmUp. That will be if you are buying anything in the game. You can use that if you want to help support the channel. I would really appreciate that. But that, again, is going to be in 2.5 weeks on the end of October. We are all going to play this game together. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.